Welcome to all. This video going to explain the low pressure boiler. This is continuation of the previous presentation. The Lancashire boiler. Here you can see the important boiler mountings from the figure. The safety valve, steam stop valve, steam space, manholes are located on the Lancashire boiler. In the boiler middle portion will show that a furnace door. Through the door the air can able to pass, and then aspit, blow off valve, furnace gate, fire tube, bottom central channel also located at the bottom of the Lancashire boiler. Rear exit passage also showing at the right hand side. This is also similar to that horizontal type of boiler. Bottom central channel also shown in that middle portion of the bottom cross sectional view, and then side channel chimney also provided to remove them for burned flue gases, and rear exit passage, rear enclosed chamber also located near the chimney. Lancashire, the fuel is burned at the grate. Grate is nothing but the furnace component, where the grate is support the coal on the top, and the air is allowed through the grate holes. The water is pumped into the cell through the economizer, which increases the temperature of water. Now the cell is half filled with water. The fire tube is fully immersed into the water. Fuel is charged at the grate, which produces the flue gases. These flue gases first passes through the fire tube from one end to another. These fire tubes transfer 80 to 90% of total heat to the water. The backward flue gases passes from the bottom passage, where it transfer 8 to 10% heat to water. The remaining flue gases passes from the side passage, where it transfers 6 to 8% of heat to water. And the brick is the lower conductor of heat, so work as heat insulator. The steam produces in drum cell it taken out from the upper side, where it flows through superheater if required. So the steam produced is taken by out for process work. And the major advantages of Lancashire boiler, this is easy to clean and inspect. It is more reliable and can generate large amount of steam. This boiler is a natural circulation boiler, so lower electricity consumption than other boilers. It can easily operate. It can easily meet with load requirement. Lancashire boiler has high thermal efficiency, about 80 to 90%. It requires less maintenance. The major disadvantages of Lancashire boiler required more floor space. This boiler has leakage problem. It requires more time to generate steam. It cannot generate a high pressure steam if required. Grates are situated at the inlet of fire tube, which has small diameter, so the grate area is limited in this boiler. Babcock and a wilcox boiler. It is a horizontal drum axis, natural draft, natural circulation, multi-tubular, stationary, high pressure solid fuel fire, externally fired water tube boiler, where we can see Important steam boiler mountings like pressure cage, steam stop valve, steam and water drum, anti-priming pipe, main steam stop valve. Also located the water cage, hopper for supplying coal to the furnace chamber, and the flue gases can able to carrying the heat through the water tube, and then the steam is further generated to the super saturated condition through the superheater, and the downtake heater also located at the end of the water tube. Flue gas finally exit to the chimney. And also the mud box is located at the bottom of the boiler, where we can collect the unwanted material or sediment from the mud box, and the blow off cork is used to remove the unwanted material by opening the valve. And Babcock and Wilcox boiler consist drum, downtake header, uptake header, water tubes, and so on. Buffle plate is nothing but are present in between the water tubes, and it allows the zigzag motion of hot flue gas from the furnace. Fire door, it is used to ignite the solid fuel in the furnace. Grade, it is a base on which the burning of the solid fuel takes place. Mud collector, it is present at the bottom of downtake heater and used to collect the mud present in the water. Feed check valve is used to fill the water into the drum. 10. Damper, it regulates the flow of air in the boiler. The various boiler mountings and accessories used in this type of boilers already we have discussed in the previous slide itself. So superheater, pressure gauge, water level indicator, safety valve. Safety valve is a valve which acts when the pressure of steam within the boiler drum increase above the safety level, which means it will protect the boiler before bursting. The valve automatically will open and release the pressure. Finally, we can get the safety pressure level of the boiler. The working of Babcock and Wilcox boiler. Now let's discuss the working of Babcock and Wilcox boiler step by step. First, the water starts to come in the water tubes from drum through downtake header. The water present in the inclined water tubes gets heated up by the hot flue gases. The coal burning on the grate produces hot flue gases, and it is forced to move in zigzag way with the help of buffle plate. Already we have discussed about buffle plate. As the hot flue gases come in contact with water tubes, it exchanges the heat with the water and converts it into steam. The steam generated is moved upward, and through uptake header it gets collected at upper side in the boiler drum. An anti-priming pipe is provided in the drum. This anti-priming pipe filters the water content from the steam and allow only dry steam to enter into superheater. The superheater receives the water-free steam from the anti-priming pipe. It increases the temperature of steam to desired level and transfer it to the steam stop valve. The superheated steam from the steam stop valve is either collected in a steam drum or made to strike on the steam turbine for electricity generation. And also the Babcock and a Wilcox boiler has some advantages and disadvantages, and we can see the advantages first. And the steam generation capacity is high. It is about 2000 to 40,000 kg per hour. It occupies less space. Replacement of defective tube is easy. It is the only boiler that is used to generate large quantity of heat in power station. The drought loss is minimum. Inspection of this type of boiler can be done anytime during its working. And also this boiler has some disadvantages. The high maintenance cost. It is not much suitable for impure and sedimentary water. Continuously supply of feed water is required for the working. In the case if feed water is not continuously supplied even for a short period of time, the boiler gets overheated. Water level must be carefully watched during the operation of the Babcock and Wilcox boiler. Within this I have concluded this video, and the next video will show that part 5 did for the part 6 video did.